It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Robert Ripley spent 35 years traveling to 201 countries to gather odd, unusual, and inexplicable artifacts. This became the iconic Ripley's Believe It or Not collection.
Ripley's has always had their displays and their artifacts in museums and in other attractions around the world. And we convinced him that the people from South Africa would love to see the artifacts in places that they enjoy visiting, malls. So in the end, we agreed on this format of the tour.
This is the first time some of the collection comes to Africa, and we'll be touring over the next year to 12 different shopping centre locations around the country.
Got 140 artifacts, and that's on display on 16 themed areas throughout the shopping centre, and it's broken into categories from marine to space to the most obese guy in the world to the tallest guy in the world. We wanted families to get together when they come to the Grove Mall, so it is interactive for family to get together, to have fun, so they can get onto the artifacts, compare themselves to the artifacts, or physically look at, for example, the moon landing that's in the eye of the needle. So all of the displays was designed in such a way that it is interactive and family friendly. I think every single artifact on display is interesting, but if I have to highlight some of my personal favorites, it would be the moon landing in the eye of the needle, the nest of 15 dinosaur eggs that's million years old that was found in 1993 in China. To measure yourself against Robert Ripley, who was 2.27 meters tall when he was alive. And even on the obese stand, where people can see how they would have looked if they were that obese and what his daily consumption was.
The collection represents over 95 years of collecting by Robert Ripley himself and the staff who continue to add new pieces today. The local tour is a must-see for all ages.
Well, I think it's a great art for the simple reason, there's a bit of an education aspect, obviously, to it for the kids. They see things they don't usually see or wouldn't normally see.
It's something new and different. I mean, I had never seen anything like this before, so I think for families it's really interesting and it has something for everybody.
I think the weirdest thing I've seen today was a really tall guy, because thinking about how weird life must be for him, like normal things we do would be a lot different, and to see the actual chair and like the jacket was really interesting, yeah.
The tribes that eat their enemies or cut their heads off and shrink them to keep them for mementos. I mean, that's something in today's life that we don't usually see and hopefully never see again.
I know for me, I used to watch the show as a kid, so to come and see the actual stuff is like really cool.
A legendary compendium of oddities, anomalies, and fantastic feats will be making its way to a mall near you. So come have a look and decide if you believe it or not.
Well, very, very exciting stuff indeed. So if you are a fan of those kinds of things, you might want to make your way to the Grove Mall because the exhibition will be there until the 23rd of August. Then it moves to the Highveld Mall in Imalahleni and then to Mpumalanga from the 28th of August until the 20th of September. And for more info, you can, of course, go to ripleys.com.